When I first started playing, I used to play this game for fun, but now I tend to play to win.
I'm really glad that I'm able to play this game right now as it's growing, because it'll be good to feel that I have a head start against those newer players.
Playing this game throughout the years, even when it becomes more popular and competitive, I feel like this game has improved drastically because the more people that play this game, it just becomes more of a better experience for me. This game isn't a solo game. Some people have argued that they need mechanics to win at the game, but it's actually not that needed. You have a team. There's a reason you have a team. If this game was a solo game, we'd be talking about a different story about communication.
With over 67 million people, League of Legends is currently the most played online game in the world. Out of those players, about 1.5 billion play ranked mode in the North American server alone. And for those players, there is a rank rewarded to those who put hard work and determination into mastering this game. Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Master, and eventually, Challenger. Though the player base differs throughout every region, the gameplay still stays the same.
League of Legends is a free-to-play mobile where players are put into teams to battle against each other in various game modes.
Summoner's Rift is a map with 3 lanes. At the end of each corner of the map, there's a structure called the Nexus, and you have 2 teams of 5. Each team is supposed to defend their own Nexus, and if the enemy team reaches their opponent's Nexus and destroys it, then that's how they win.
A game will usually take about 20 to 50 minutes. It just really depends on how good your team is. So because I'm master rank, there is a 10-day interval in which I have to keep playing the game. So a person can demote in several ways. One is through the DK system, in which if you don't play in a period of time, you'll lose points, and if you hit that point where your points is gonna decay, then you're demoted a tier below. Or if you play a lot of ranked games, in the case that you lose a lot, then you could demote also.
As you climb ranks, the game pits you against tougher opponents, and if you want to maintain your current rank or go beyond that, you would have to improve your mechanics.
Team coordination is really important because that's the point where most players are equal mechanically, and what will earn you wins is decision making that you make as a team. I think team communication is really important in a perfect setup where you have a team full of veteran players, everyone knows how to win games. Then I feel like, okay, you can't win games based off of mechanical skill alone. You're gonna have to communicate with your team to make certain objectives work and ultimately win the game.
There are many ways to communicate in League. So one, we have the chat box system in which you can type to each other, and there's another system, special to League, called the ping system.
There's a ping for, oh, an enemy's missing from your lane, and there's a ping for danger, danger, don't come here. And different noises for different pings, and people generally know that each noise corresponds to like a different event.
And there are people who keeps pinging constantly, which gets annoying.
When I play with random people, communication is pretty robot-like. Like I try to not let people know that I'm a human, and I just type in things that are necessary to type in the game. But then when I play with friends, usually it's a lot more chill, and I'm talking with them over like third-party voice programs.
Well, my friends know me and I know them, so we pretty much know our play styles. So when I play with a stranger, I need to know how he plays, whether he plays passive or aggressive. I would have to learn to work with that.
There are always going to be those people who don't care about communicating, the people who want to mess up your games, the people who don't really care. There's always going to be those small amount of people. So communication compared to 2 years from now, it wouldn't really make a difference. So in my opinion, communication can only be improved by the players themselves. Communication is all dependent on the player. So if the player chooses to communicate, then that's good. If they choose to not communicate, then so be it. It's all on the player themselves.